Welcome, welcome, and good morning to you all. Almost afternoon. I am late today getting online. I've been discombobulated and behind. Not paying attention to my time at all. I'm having some issues here with my thing because my videos I don't think are making it online. Hmm, not too sure what's going on, but I did a practice Friday from yesterday, from Thursday, and I didn't show up on my feed at all. I did. Um, this is the second time that it's happened. So anyway, I've been having a busy day today. Hubby took me shopping, and we got some more plants, some more flowers, and some more gardening plants. Got me some spaghetti squash, uh, some celery. We got some more tomato plants and some more pepper plants. And then my seedlings are coming up perfectly good. And I'm just like, I was busy this morning. I got up. I ended up sleeping in a little bit longer until almost 7. I fell back asleep. I didn't sleep well last night. I was kind of tossing and turning, so I ended up falling back asleep, and then I was like, "Oh no!" The doggos woke me up because they're like, "Mom, it's past the time to go outside." So I ended up. It wasn't quite till 7. I think it was more like 6:30. But I got up. I let the doggos out, and I let them run. Gave them their breakfast and some water. And then I go upstairs. I start getting my coffee. I'm still in my pajamas. Um, and then my father-in-law's dog comes out and he just sits and looks at me, and he's like, "Well," I'm like, "Oh no, you want to go for a walk, don't you?" He gets all excited, and so I'm like, "Okay, let me go get dressed." And so I go downstairs. I get dressed and get prepared. I let him outside, get my hair rebrushed because it was. I was like, I didn't want it if it's windy out there. I don't want it to get even worse. So I go in the bathroom. I get my hair fixed so it doesn't get tangled. Go outside. It starts to sprinkle, and I'm like, we gotta go for a walk. We gotta hurry because I think it's gonna rain. It did end up raining, but we got back before then. And then I was like, I want to plant my flowers because it was nice out there. So I planted my flowers. And I got that done just before the rain had started. So I did water them. Max is outside again, and he doesn't like baths. So he sees me with the water hose, and he's like trying to go underneath our bench, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get you wet. I'm just gonna feed the flowers. I kept saying wash the flowers because I don't know why. It's just wash the flowers. I was like, I gotta water the flowers, and then I go back outside, and then I would say probably like 45 minutes later, because the doggo started whining again. So I'm like, okay, we'll go out back and run some more, and it was like all wet outside. I'm like, oh, it rained. I made it just in time. So yeah, that was an interesting morning. I got behind on things, so they don't have any vendor turned on, so we can't see what's they've got going on here. Let's see. There we go. If they have. Wrong one. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm late. It's because I was not paying attention to time. Um, this is a clear weather station. I don't think I need any more fish in the ash hoop. I'm not entirely sure. Um, let's see. We have all of these things that we have to get. Is there anything that we need to... No, I think everything's pretty easy. That sounded like somebody was here. Maybe it was the dog. That legit sounded like someone jumping. Yeah, it's right there. They're crouched. That's the reason. Alright, let's see what we have in the ash hoop to do. I think I've got one more fish, maybe? Oh no, we're done with the ash hoop. This is what we needed to do now. We have the last death jaw, so that was the reason I was down here. So now we have to go to the bog to catch the glowing bog lurkers. So we'll do the dailies first, because I don't have a lot of time. I only have until 12, because my day has been completely crazy. So I have until 12, and then that's when I have to, like, just before 12, I have to cut it. So it's going to be probably 55. So let's go ahead and get the weeklies, the dailies done, and then we'll go ahead and do those. Let's activate one of our camps. We'll activate camp. Alright, so that's activated, so now I can go and re-put down a camp. Let's take a look, though, at these guys' camp after we get done with our Deathclaw. Oh. Yeah, we might not be able to do that. There's one here, so the Deathclaw egg, I might just, let's see. We can go up here, maybe. I'm not really worried about the cost of caps, because caps are easy. It was really a shame, though, like, for my broadcast just being lost. I had a lot of things that I spoke about, and, perhaps I couldn't, maybe it was just, that's God's way of saying, you know, you shouldn't talk about things like that, that's controversial. Maybe that's him, like, saving me from my own mouth. I don't know. I do have a tendency of getting myself into trouble. I don't mean to. I don't have any ill will towards anybody. I just want to see people happy. I want to see people getting along. I want the world to be harmony. I can't even say the word. I want harmony throughout the world. That's what I want. So the things I say is not against anything. It's not against anyone. It's just my observation of the world. It's my observation of interacting with people. It's just my observation, and this is what I'm seeing. And this is also with me knowing right from wrong, me being a part of the minority, because we really are. And also being on the receiving end of racism, for being on the receiving end of sexism, for being on the receiving end of just people being bullies, for no other reason other than they just don't like you and they don't want you to succeed, so they project themselves. These are unhealed people that allow the evil of the world to take root in their heart. And they don't let the light in, so all they have is just constant darkness. And they project that onto you, because at that point, they don't like themselves. And what they don't like about themselves, they see in you, that's just going to further just agitate. And it's nothing that we can do. We didn't do anything. We're just being ourselves. And you start to really see... I'm going to see if there's any salt. There's none. You really start to see how people react to you when you come to Christ, because you start to be, you're different. You're very different than who you used to be. And people they'll call you out on stuff, and they'll pretend and be like, oh, you're the problem and you're a fake, and they'll throw your past in your face because they didn't get to overcome. They're still in their past. They're still a part of their past. They're still who they were then. So they're like, if I'm who I was then and my past is still applicable, then that means your past is still applicable, and that is who you are, which is completely false. So it is just a matter of you're being able to do what they can't, and they don't like that, and then they'll project that that insecurity, the shame, the guilt, the hatred that they have onto you. And it's really sad. That's what I don't really like. I don't like that, because I know what happens when you live life like that, and I don't want people to think that oh, it's just, there's no heaven, no hell, nothing happens, you're just done. They don't understand that that's not the truth. There very much is a heaven and hell. There very much is a final judgment. There very much is a creator. There very much was the creator who came back in human form to show us the way, to show us the way to eternal life, and that was Christ. So all of that was very true. All of it is very true. And what hurts the most is knowing that these people that you're just trying to share will attack you and cause harm to you, potentially, for no other reason other than they don't like that you are able to do what you're doing. They don't like it. And that it shines, like when you start getting your light and you start letting that light shine, your light starts to shine onto their darkness, and that doesn't set well with them. They don't want to see their shortcomings. They don't want to see any of that. And when you come around them, you are like this big floodlight in the dark, and they're seeing everything. And they're of course, letting other people see everything. And they don't like that. And that's like one of the reasons why those people will try to diminish and to squash and to try and dim your light. So, yeah, this one's gone too. Get at least a 3-star ant. Oh, it's a quad too. Look at that. Heck yeah. I mean, that must be my reward for coming all the way out here. I got damaged by something. Don't know what it is. I think there's water nearby, so why don't we just set up our camp, and then I will be able to start fishing immediately after. I think right here should be a good spot. I know that you can swim here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I gotta go further down. Yeah, here we go. There's a spot you can fish. Because I just lit up. There we go, right here. So just like down here. Taking rads. Yeah, fish right here. We'll see if I can put a camp up right here. Well, you can definitely fish here, so we'll put the camp down right here. It's a mobile camp. I'll just like place it right here. The camp 18, and then we'll put the camp down. There we go. There we are. There. So that way it'll start like to snow. and then it'll give us a better opportunity. And then also we can have a fast travel point. I'm gonna probably put the that fixer into... Oh my word, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. They come out of nowhere. They come out of nowhere. I was just wanting to set this down so I can fish later, and now they're just like tearing up my... Just like damaging everything. I don't know where they came out of, but, you know. Take up my junk. There we go. Put it in this stash box. That. I'm gonna put this in my stash box. I've got plenty of room. Alright, we should be good to go. I've got all my junk off of me. Let's go, and these death claws are gonna be gone too because someone was already there. So I might have to just re-roll these because all the Deathclaw locations are gone. So we'll go ahead and re-roll this for the Deathclaw and then the Deathclaw egg. Kill a legendary 3-star creature. I had an ant. No! That was not good timing. That was not good timing. Collect Radaway or Radex. I've got a re-roll, so I might just go ahead and re-roll this for maybe an epic. I can do that one. Mod a weapon, mod a piece of armor, cripple the enemy limbs, craft a scrap, collect Radaway, and okay, so most of the stuff I can just do here. And look at that beast of burden. If I was patient, I would be able to do that right now. But this is where patience gets you. Patience gets you this. It gets you so you're not using rerolls for no reason whatsoever. So long range, we'll go to machine guns. I want to say that this would be... Yeah. Now I can just scrap these. And that will finish that. And then I can just, I can do the copper with just bulking copper and then re-scrapping it. There was a time that I don't think it used to count. Not too sure if that was the case or not, or if it's still, if it was something that's new. But I don't remember, yeah, I wouldn't have... There's probably, like, nobody gonna show up. There's 2 people there, so we might have room, might have time. Let's see, mod a weapon, and then mod a piece of armor. So we'll mod a weapon. The mod we could just do with skin. That counts, so I usually use this. Go down to the paint. And then 3, done. And it's the same thing with, your armor. If you have armor that has a skin on it, you can just do no paint, paint, do that over and over again. There's like something, what is that? I thought I saw something rolling down the little hill there. Oh, it's a mirelurk. Too funny. It's not a very good place. There's people showing up, so I need to cripple enemy limbs. There's gonna be the cultist here, and I can just use my handmade to cripple some arms and legs. I was just checking the time, setting a timer so I'm aware. There, that'll go off. Oh, it did it again. I don't understand why it does that for me. I tried to put this weapon on and it just goes to my... I just saved like one more, I think. These are like all... I don't know if they're like doing this on purpose or not. Alright, you can do that then. I was just trying to help. I want to hurry up and get shots on. Alright, so that's done. I wish you could hold like more than just one piece of cargo. Darn it. I'll let them continue on with that use down here. If I could only run like my character on here could, that would be great. I think the last time I was able to really run really well was when, let's see, it was just before high school started. Oh, we're all done. So what had happened is that I was walking to class from lunch with friends. I was in the 8th grade. I had sustained an injury to my right knee when I did a race. Yeah, I did a race, and I had beaten one of the boys that were in my class. And after I had done that, we got back to the finish line. He came back and pushed me down really hard, and my knee ended up full force on the concrete. It really hurt, and after then, it's just like my knee was never the same. It was very weak, and I wasn't able to really run well, but I continued to run. But then all of a sudden, fast forward a couple of years, it was about 2 years later, I was in the 8th grade. I was just finishing up 8th grade. This is towards the end of the year. We were walking. It was me and 2 friends. We're walking from lunch and going into class. And when all of a sudden I was walking and then my knee just locked up. Like I was taking a step, so my knee was bent, and all of a sudden it just locked, and I could not I could not move it. It just was in that position, the bent position, like a right angle, I guess would be the right one. So it was at a right angle, 90-degree angle. It was in this position, and we got to calling my parents. My parents came and got me. They made a it eventually stopped. Like it eventually like was able to let me release my leg, and then we went to a physical therapist. Physical therapist did some movements with me, and then they gave me a cast. That was the last time I was able to run. Every time I try to run then, it's just like my knee just is not allowing it. And it's not just my knee, I also have a weak ankle because of that injury. I'm not sure how it correlates, but it happened around the same time to where my ankle will just give out. So it was really interesting because I used to like to run. I used to run around a lot, and I used to like enjoy basketball. I used to play football with my brother and his friends. We used to just run, and now it's just it prevents me from doing it, and I don't really like it. So. I was looking for my other weapon. I am hoping I did not accidentally get rid of it, because that's not what I want. There we go. I just want to collect some like Radix and Radaway. They usually carry the Radix and Radaway, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Do this here. And he's just like running. It's like, no, don't. He was not expecting that. Peekaboo. I don't think that there is any in here. I will take that stuff though, because it's just... Didn't realize that there was a super mutant in there. Alright, unpack. Not exactly what we need. We need Radaway or Radix. I might just go and buy it, because I don't have Pharma on, and I don't really feel like changing my perk cards, because if I do, I will forget, like I have before. I was playing with a friend, and I was like, because he had me look through my my builds, and I was like, I think everything's fine. And then I go and look, and he's like, well, and I'm like, well, yeah, this is the reason I think I know why I was getting like taken out so easily. And he's like, Sue? And I'm like, yeah, I know. just listen to people when they are advising that, hey, maybe look here, and don't just assume, because it was a matter of, oh, I forgot that I switched perk cards around. And that caused issues with my builds. And at first I was like, oh, I think it's fine. Which it wasn't. Was that fine? I thought maybe in here there's some Radaway, but I don't think so. Just a Rad X. I will take the beer though because I need. I was kind of hoping that there are more Radaways and Rad X's. I think up here there might be though. I've got 14 minutes. That should take care of all of the mutants. Go up here. I think at the very top of this, I think there might be some Radaway, but I cannot remember. Oh, there's a cooler. I am over cucumbered right now. My health is too far up, so it's not gonna give me the full. Yeah, right there. That was the last one I needed. Call this. Trying to get more alcohol. The reason I want to get more alcohol is the perk cards have been reestablished, so I can use the perk that allows an increase in luck when you consume alcohol. So let's go ahead and put down my survival tent. I don't know where it's at right now, so I'll just put this down. And get rid of most of the stuff that we have because I don't need it. And ammo. And then scrap any weapons. We can just get rid of these. 1 stars are not necessary. Yes, if I was a little bit more and more patient, I would not have had to craft, but I've got enough resources that it doesn't really bug me, and I'm getting all the resources back that I spent on that. So plasma cutter, juggernaut, splendorbus. Yeah, I think those right there are ones I wanted to try. I could just put a 3rd perk on that one, and then this one I was thinking about selling. Because it's actually a pretty good a build type thing. Because you got your hit chance for VATs and 3 to strength. It does a lot of damage. However, the new weapon is got cryo. So that's part of the reason why I'm just like, do I really want to put it in my stash box or not? Alright, so that's all my dailies. I think the last thing I need to do is go to the fishing guy here at Fisherman's Rest and get my fishing quest for the day, if I can. I might be too early. I don't remember when. And I still have my other account that I gotta go on and also and do that fishing quest too. The reason I'm going on to that account is because that account I was able to get the advanced reel. And then a friend of mine helped me kind of switch that over to this account because this is my main. And my main is the luckier of the two when it comes to fishing. So I want to finish the fishing quest on this account first and then focus on the other one. I don't want to like bounce back and forth because that'll be a way that I would just confuse myself. It's very easy to do with this game because you'd be like, oh, I thought I got that, and I'd be like, oh no, that was on the other account, and then it'll just put me in a tizzy for a little bit because I'll be like remembering things wrong. But just potato. Let's see, anything here? Nope. Anything in here? Nope. Let's see if we can talk to him. Oh, yep, we're good to go. Alrighty. So we'll get the fishing done. I had to hush my doggos. They were literally outside before I started the live stream. And they are just like, nope, go outside again. That looks like the blue zapper from that angle. Let's see where we have to go. The mire. So we can just stay right here and fish. We can just fish right here. Go ahead and get some fishing done. I've got 8 minutes, so. I'm just like super happy that it's Friday because I'm excited to spend some time with the hubby, and then not excited about the heat that's supposed to hit here though. But I can't really be too mad because it's 2 days of the 100-degree weather versus, you know, some places have multiple days of the 100-degree weather. So that'd be nice. This is an axolotl. I need 3 of those. Nope. That was the last one I needed for the miner, apparently. I think that was nice. A gulpy. The last one I got was a glowing gulpy. So yeah, that's the finishing part of the miner. Really excited about that. I do need to get 2 more axolotls. So this right here is perfect for me. A sawgill. And I hope that everybody who is living in states where it's like gonna be super hot, I hope you stay cool. Definitely stay cool. Don't overexert yourself. And if you're outside, make sure that you're drinking enough water and getting your electrolytes too, not just pure water. Pure water doesn't really do anything. You want to add some salt or another form of electrolyte to your water, so that way your body actually absorbs it, and that will help you to reduce the chances of consuming too much water, which can ultimately lead to death. So just stay safe during this weekend, and I hope you guys enjoy. It's going to be beautiful, so if you're out and about, like some places that would be great to go to would be places that are cooler, like mountainous areas, or if you're in Wisconsin, northern Wisconsin, it's absolutely beautiful up that way. We took a trip to the Upper Peninsula and stopped along some of the waterfalls that are around there. It's just gorgeous up that way. I can't wait for us to go for another trip because it was well worth it. We went to I forgot the name of the waterfall, but it was beautiful. That hike was, and we went to 2 different ones, and we went to Governor Dodge State Park as well. That one is another place that's really beautiful to go to. Just again, make sure that you're packing some things that'll keep you cool and hydrated. My hair keeps like flying into my face. Alright, we're gonna try a improved bait. See if we can catch an axolotl. This is like an uncommon common fish. Yeah, sawgill. That's supposed to be like one of the uncommons, but it's so common that you catch it more often than not, even on the improved bait. It's like, really, I don't want you. I don't want you. I want one of the higher tiered fish for my displays. Oh, here's one. This hopefully is an axolotl. This would be nice to have as an axolotl. I made up a song. I was just being really goofy. I was vibing. It was just a really relaxing evening, and I was gaming with the hubby. Nope, it's a gulpy. I was gaming with the hubby, and I was just like singing, and I was happy he was playing with his buddies on Grand Theft Auto, and I was just on Fallout. And I was like reading the challenges I had, and at that time I didn't have the things I have to get the axolotl, so I just started making a song about axolotls. they're adorable. And then a friend of mine was calling them a gecko, and I'm like, no, not a gecko. They're part of a salamander family. Salamander, not gecko. And it's funny. It's funny, but the axolotls are adorable. Absolutely think they're the cutest things. Another, probably sawgill or one of them other uncommon commoners. Like that. Switch back to, I'll have to switch back to basic bait. So, let's see what we can get. What plans did we get now? There's so many plans I don't have, but I'm getting extras of the ones I do have. So I'm just like, yeah, see the chum trough. Not liking that one bit. I'm gonna double check. Yeah, no. Oh well. It is what it is. So I have to get ready to go. It is almost 12 o'clock. So I will leave this at that. And hopefully this makes it onto my YouTube, because the last couple ones did not. Tuesdays did, but I can't find anything. Not even today's. Not even today's is showing up. Like, it doesn't even say I'm live right now. So I don't know if something happened and it's not connecting to my YouTube, or if it's connecting to, maybe it's connecting to my hubby's. Let me double check. No, it's not connecting to him. He's got, he just has his siren videos. So, yeah, I'm a little, maybe I have to reconnect with YouTube, because I did change my name. I went from Victorious Gaming to Gaming with Becca. Just so you know, game with me, and, my YouTube is, Game with Becca 86, that's the tag, but it's just Gaming with Becca. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. This is not even saying that I'm live right now. Oh well. So maybe I'll have to reestablish a connection. Hopefully this makes it, but if not, you guys have a great day. I will be live on Monday with another live stream. Probably some more Fallout fishing and some talking about just life and stuff. So you guys have a great day, a great weekend, and we will see you on Monday.